Welcome student in this lecture of FYBSc same one paper 2 and in this paper you know it that there are mainly 3 units, that is what integer and divisibility, of course, and divisibility. Then number 2, there are 3 units. Number 1, integer and divisibility, function and relation, and third is polynomial. These are the 3 main units. Actually there are subtopics, integers and divisibility, there are subtopics, but these these are 3 main units of your syllabus: integers and divisibility, functions and relations, and third unit is polynomial. Okay, now we are in this lecture we are going to learn this second unit, that is functions and relations. Okay, functions and relation, we are going to learn now functions and relations. Now for that some fundamentals we require, that is a Cartesian product. Now see, this is a pure maths. You have to see each and every concept carefully. You have to study each and every concept carefully. Then only we can solve sums or we can solve papers. Okay. Now first part is a Cartesian product. Cartesian product of 2 set. Product of set. Now see, suppose I am going to explain first. Suppose A and B are any 2 sets. A and B are any 2 sets. Non-empty set, of course. Suppose A is a B, C, and this B set is a 1, 2. These are 2 sets. Then Cartesian product of A set A and B, denoted by like this, A cross B. These are not vector. This is a Cartesian product of 2 sets. If A and B are any 2 sets, then Cartesian product of 2 set is denoted by A cross B, and it is a set of all ordered pairs x comma y, such that x belongs to set A and y belongs to set B. Now see again, if A and B are any 2 sets, okay, Cartesian product means what? Denoted by this, and it is set. Actually it is a set. First of all, it is a set. Now set of what? Order pair. I have written here, this is a set of all such order pair such that this x belongs to, x means what? First element belong to set A and second element belong to set B. Then we can say it is a Cartesian product of A cross B. Now this Cartesian product of A and B in this particular example, all possible order pairs such that first element belong to first set and second element belong to second set is called as a Cartesian product. Now according to this definition, in this set it will, all order pairs will come in this set like this: A1, A2 order pair, you know, then B1, B2 order pair means order is important. First element belong to first set, second element belongs to second set, C1, C2. Now this set of all order pair is called as a Cartesian product of 2 sets, that is A cross B. Okay. Now if you want you can write definition. If you want, I will write also definition on board, but meaning is clear. When A and B are any 2 non-empty sets, then Cartesian product of this set, notation keep in mind, this is a notation for this Cartesian product. It is a set of all order pair Order pair means first and such that this first element in this order pair belongs to first set and second element belong to second set, like this. We can take another example. Suppose A is this x y z and B is alpha beta. Then A cross B is a set of all order pair such that first element belongs to first set and second element means x alpha, x beta, like this, y alpha, y beta, z alpha, z beta. All these possible order pairs, this is called as a Cartesian product of these two sets. Now see here, one thing is very clear. Now as these are the order pair, definitely A cross B and B cross A will not equal. A cross B and B cross A will not equal. Now what about B cross A? Now these are order pairs such that first element belongs to first set. That is what? Now these order pair 1A, 1B, 1C, then 2A, 2B, 2C. Oh, 2A, 2B, 2C. Now this set definitely a Cartesian product A cross B is not equal to B cross A. First conclusion. Okay, this is a first conclusion. A cross B is not equal to. Now suppose you want to find A cross A. If you want to find A cross A, what will A cross A here? Now this is a B cross A, but you want to find A cross A means what? First element belongs to first set, second element also belongs to this A, means first element belongs to A. Now it will A, B, A, C, okay, then B, A, B, 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 C, and then C, A, C, B, C, C. That means what? That means what? First element belongs to first this set A, also second belongs to this second set. Now is it clear? Okay, not necessary to write definition. Again I am going to repeat. What is the definition? What is the definition? If A and B are any two non-empty set, then Cartesian product of A and B is denoted by, first of all, it denoted by A cross B, and it is a set of all order pair x y such that x belongs to A and y belongs to B. That is the definition. In short, this is the definition. Only you have to write what? Where where A and B are two non-empty set. Of course, this will be empty, non-empty if A and B are non-empty. Okay. Any doubt? I am going to rub. Now first concept you have learned now, that is what is the meaning of Cartesian product, because this is a very important. Our whole topic is depend on this order pair. Okay. Now function is depend on this order pair. That's why this concept is very important. Now I am going to define function. I am going to define function now. Now I am going to write first. Let x and y. Now sets are generally denoted by capital letters. X and y are non-empty. If you want to write, you can write x and y are non-empty sets. Then function, or it is also called as a mapping. Also it is called as a mapping, are non-empty set. Then the function from set x to set y is subset of x cross y. First thing is that it is a subset of x cross y. Now x cross y you know. X cross y you know now. Subset of x cross y such that for every x belongs to x, notation you know, for every x belongs to x, there exists, again I am writing notation, there exists unique y belongs to y such that x comma, then function that such that this x comma y is a subset of f, is subset of this x cross y, or belongs to. You can also write x comma y is belongs to, or x comma y belongs to this. Okay. Now listen here. X and y are non-empty sets. Then a function from set x to set y is a subset of x cross y, such that for every x belongs to x, there exists unique y belongs to y, such that x comma y belongs to. Function mapping, or f from. I am going to write f from set x to it. Okay. Now again see. First of all, there are two sets. There are two sets. Definition is on board. Definition is on board. There are two sets x and y. Then the function now denoted by f, let function mapping. It is called as a function. Also it is called as a mapping. F from set x to y, and it is a subset of x cross y. It is a subset of x cross y. I am going to write this now. It is a subset of y. Now what is the x cross y? What is x cross y? I am going to explain now what is the meaning of function. What is x cross y? Order pair. Order pair means all order pair such that first element belongs to first set. 1a, 1b, 1c. 2a, 2b, 2c, 3a, 3b. This is a x cross. Now it is a subset of this x cross y. See, mapping or function from x to y is a subset of x cross y. Now I am going to write one subset, that is a 1a, 2b, 3c, 3c, and again a, 2a. Okay. Now this is a subset. Definitely this is a subset. These elements belongs to x cross y. Now f is a subset. Now according to this rule, now first of all it is a subset, and so one is according to this image of according to this definition. According to this definition, it is a subset. Now I have taken one subset, but it must satisfy some condition. That is for every x belongs to x. For every x belongs to x means what? For every x belongs to x, every element of x, that means every element of x is, see, there exists unique y. For every element of x there exists unique y. Now I am going to now construct this f now. This f now. 1 is related a, 2 is related b, 3 is related c. Again I am showing it by arrow diagram, and 2 is related to again a. Now see, I am going to discuss now whether it is a function or not. This is one example. I am going to explain now what is the meaning of function and state whether it is a function or not. Now actually this is a subset, definitely, no doubt. According to this definition it must be subset. First condition is satisfied. But how it should be? For every x means for every element of this set x, there must related unique y. Now observe here whether each element of x is related, and it must be related to a unique element of set y. Now 1 is related, 2 is related, 3 is related. First condition is satisfied, that for x belongs to x, every x belongs to x is related. There are two conditions mainly for every x belongs to x, and secondly y belongs to y, unique. Okay. Now each element is related. Now first condition is satisfied, but there should exist unique y. Now for 1 there is a unique, this is a. For 2, but here for 2 there are there is no unique element related to this, because 2 is related to A as well as 2 is related to B. Means each element is related but not related to unique element. Unique. 2 is related to A as well as 2 is related to B, and hence it is not function. Means for which condition is necessary and sufficient, that each element of this set X must be related to a unique element of set Y. Now take another example. Concept must be clear, otherwise it is very difficult to understand for the topic. Now again take another example. Suppose this is a set X, this is set Y. This is a mapping. In this set there are elements, some element 1 2 3 A B C. I am taking same example. Now means take another example, whether it is function or not. Now I am not writing a whole X cross I, but I am writing only subset of this. See what is subset? 1 is related to A, 2 is related to A, 3 is related to B. Now first of all, it is a subset. It is a subset of Cartesian product X cross Y. Definitely it will subset of X cross Y. Okay. Now first thing, that every element should be related. Now every element of this set X are related, and there should exist a unique Y for each element in X. For each element in X there should unique Y. Now for 1 there is a unique. For 2 there is a unique. For 1 there is only 1. For 2 there is only one element related. For 3 also there is only one element. Means each element is related, and it is related to unique. Means there exists a unique Y in this set Y. Okay, that means it is a function. Don't confuse that it is a function. It is a function. But in previous case, like this example was like this. This was 2 was related to A and B. Means this element is not related to unique. More than one. It is 2 was related to more than one. In this example, each element is related to only unique. 1 is related to unique, only one element. 1 is related to only one element. 2 is related to unique element. 3 is related to unique element, and it is not necessary that all elements of this Y should be related, but each element of X should be related. Means for every X there must exist unique Y. That is a condition. Now this is a function. Means it is clear that a function is a subset of X cross Y. Function is a subset of X cross Y, and it is denoted by like this. But when it is called as a mapping or function, each element of this set must be related to unique element of set Y. In another word, for every X belongs to X, there should exist unique Y. This word is important. Unique Y belongs to Y, such that this order pair must be belongs to that subset. This order pair must be belongs to that subset. Is it clear? Now 3 things are important. 2 set, we require 2 set. 2 should be non-empty sets. Then second is a Cartesian product, and keep in mind that if in this set A, and this is suppose set A, there are 2 elements and here are 3 elements. How many elements will in Cartesian product? Now 2A, 2B, 2C, 3A, 3B, 3C. Means actually 2 into 3, there will be 6 elements. In A cross B. This is this is one important thing. Now subset, first of all it is a subset. Okay, it is a subset. And second thing, what, for which condition it should satisfy? For every X there should exist unique Y. I have given you one example that it is definitely not function. Why? Because one element is related, or for one element there exists more than one element in Y. There should exist unique. But this can be function. Why? Because it is only related to one. But like this, this is not function. Definitely not. Why? Because one element is related to more than one. Here it is a possible that one element is related to one. But first thing is, every element of X is related and it must be related to unique element Y. Okay. Now, if it is a function from X to Y, it is denoted by like this, X to Y. If it is a function from X to Y, it is denoted by X to Y. Now set X, number one, set X is called as a domain set. Number two, set Y is called as a codomain set. Okay. Number two, suppose this X is related to Y, means if Y is related to X, then it is denoted by like this, Y equal to f of X. Means what? For X there exists Y. For X there exists unique Y. Means if Y is this related to X, write like this. Okay. Suppose this 1 is related to 3, then we write like this, f of 1 is 3. Okay, f of 1 is 3. Any doubt? Means f of X is Y, f of 1 is 3, like this. Okay. Now this Y is called as image. Of X. Y is called as the image of X. Number 2, Y is called as the image of X. And number 5, X is called as pre-image. Of Y. Okay. Now 4 things are clear. If it is a function from X to Y, this set is called as what? This set is called as a domain. This set is called as a codomain. Okay. According to this definition, each element of X must be related to unique element of Y. Means for every X small x belongs to X, there should exist unique Y in Y, such that ordered pair must be subset of this means element of this F. Okay. Now what is the meaning? Write down this. X is called as a domain set, Y is called as a codomain set. If X is related to Y, then it is like this. It is written like this, f of X is Y. Y is called as the image of X and X is called as the pre-image of Y. Now write next definition. And that is a range. Range of F. Now range of F is set of all fx. Suppose F is a function from X to Y. Range of F is a set of all fx such that X belongs to capital X. Okay, very simple definition. Now what is the meaning? Definitions are simple, but we must know its meaning. Now range of F is set of all fx. Now take an example again. Suppose F is a function from set X to Y. 1, 2, 3. A, B. This is a function. This is a function because each element is related and it is related to unique. 1 is related to unique, 2 is related to unique, 3 is related to unique. All elements of X are related and it is related to unique element. Okay, means for every X belongs to X, there is unique Y belongs to Y, such that f of X is Y. Now what is a codomain? Now I am writing one by one. What is a domain? Domain means X set. 1, 2, 3. What is the codomain? What is the codomain? That is A, B, C. Okay. Now what is the image of 1? Image of 1. Suppose question is what is the image of 1? Image of 1 is A. What is the image of 2? Image of 2 is also A. What is the image of 3? That is a B. Okay. Means image of 1 T. Now what is the range? What is the range? Now what is the range? All fx, according to this definition, all fx x belongs to x, all fx x belongs to x means what? F of 1, f of 2, f of 3. In another word, what is f of 1? A. What is f of 2? A. I am not writing again this element. And f of 3 B means only in range there will be two elements, means it is a set of all related elements. It is a set of all related. Means in the range which elements will come? Those elements of codomain which are related to or which are images of some element of X. Those element of, again I am repeating, those element of codomain which are the images of some element of domain. Now which are the images? Only A and B. Therefore image is what? A and B. But codomain is A, B, C. Whole set is a codomain. But what is the range? It is a f of x only. F of x means those element of codomain which are related to some element of domain. F of 1 A, f of 2 A, f of 3 B. C will not come. Why? Because she is not means related, or she is not image of any element of domain. Means you know now difference between codomain. But suppose this is the example. Then definitely codomain and range is same. Now you will say, sir, codomain is AB. Codomain is AB. Range is also AB. But these two concepts are different. If codomain and range may be same, but not always. Now in codomain there can be extra element, but in the range those elements will come in the range which are only related. Is it clear? Now you know what? Which concept you know? First of all, Cartesian product. Then these concepts are very important. Then further topic you will understand better. Okay. Now first concept was Cartesian product. Now what we have learned? I am going to repeat because this is on this topic. It is a first video on this topic. This is a first video. That's why I am going to repeat this concept again. Then it will be easy to study further topic. First is a Cartesian product. Okay. What is that? If A and B are two sets, then A cross B, okay, is a set of all order pairs such that X belongs to first set and Y belongs to second set. Number two, function. What is the function? Function is denoted by like this. Number 2, function is what? Subset of x cross y. Number 3, for every element in x, means for every x in x there exists what? Unique word is important. Unique y belongs to y, such that this order pair must belongs to F. That is the definition of function. It is denoted by first of all from x to y. Then it is a what? Subset of x cross y. That is a Cartesian product. Then what is the condition? We can say it is a function only when for every x belongs to x. There must exist what? There must exist unique element in y, such that it belongs to that F. F is a subset of x plus y. Okay. Number 2, if these all conditions are known, then X is called as a domain set. domain set. Okay, then Y is called as a codomain set. Y is called as a codomain set. Number 2, if f of x is y, next point, if f of x is y, f of x is y, then what we can say that y is a image of x. Number 2, x is pre-image of y. Okay, next number, that is a range. Range means what? Codomain is different and range is different. Range means what? Set of all fx such that x belongs to x, means all images of x, for x belongs to x, all the images f of x means images will come in range only. All images will come in range only, means codomain and range. Don't confuse in codomain and range. Codomain means whole set. Range means what? Those elements which are only related, because in codomain there should extra element. In domain all elements are related. That means in domain there will not extra element. But in codomain there should some element extra. That's why codomain is different from range. Sometimes it's will equal codomain and range. And sir, you will say, sir, what is the difference between codomain and range? Codomain means whole set. Okay, and range means those elements which are only related. That is a range. This is suppose x is related to y, then image of x is y. Y is called as the image of x is called as a pre-image of x. Writing like this. Okay, I am writing like this. F of x is y. Range is different. But first important thing is that it is a subset of Cartesian product. Second thing is for every x belongs to x, means for every element in domain. Every word is important. For every word in domain there should exist unique there should exist. Each element should means for every element each element is related. That means each element is related and it must be related to unique. It may like this, but it does not means it is like this. Okay, these are the main thing. Now again this is a theoretical topic. Understanding is very necessary. Now you have to learn more concept now: surjective, injective functions, bijective function, composite, inverse. Then only purely it is a theoretical topic. That's why understanding is important. Only reading is not important. Otherwise you will say, sir, I am reading this and I am not understanding this topic. For that you should attend lecture, you should follow me. Okay, now if you like share and subscribe. Okay, thank you.